Hello all, welcome to my tutorial. Today I am going to explain about CSS animations with slideshow. So here is the slideshow. You can see this I have made with CSS animations. Okay, one more this is for preview purpose. So here is the images I am displaying one by one. Okay, here I used transformations for scaling the image. On hover I am using transformations scaling. So I will show you this both using CSS animation slideshow, and second one using transformations how to scale this image. Okay, so let's start the coding. So here I am using Visual Studio Code editor for writing code HTML and CSS. Okay, you can install from the Google this one. So let's create new file. So here is the option new file. Click on this one and slideshow css.html. Extension should be .html, and let's write some basic HTML. Doc type will tell to the browser it is HTML with 5th version. This is just for browser understanding, so that it will display properly whatever we are writing, all the tags. Next, HTML is the root element. Inside that all code we will write. In that two sections will be there. One is head section. Second one is the body section. In head section we will write the title of the web page. Let's say slideshow with CSS animations. Okay, this is the title of web page. Let's see this how it will come in the browser. Save it and run in the browser. Like right click here, you will get an option open with live server, that will open in the browser. So it is coming like this. So we did not written any content in the body, so nothing is coming. Here is the title of the web page, whatever we written. So let's write some this one content we will write inside the body. Let's use some div inside. Let's add some class here, image slider. So using this class I will write so you can see our preview here. So I want to put one background image. Okay, this one, that. So I have written one div. For that div, using CSS I will set the background image. So CSS we will write inside style element, and using this class I will find the element and I will write the background image. Background image we will write background -image colon URL of. We will give the path of the image. Let's give some path. Here is I have 6 images I am going to display. Okay, so first for preview purpose let's use one of the image. So image slash, so this images there inside images folder. So I have written that, and one.jpeg. So I have written this one first image. Let's see. See, now nothing will come because there is no height of this div. So let's give some div height. Let's give 500 pixel. Let's see now. See now, very big image is coming, and it is this image is repeating. So without repeating, let's use background repeat, no repeat. Now let's see. See, now it's not repeating, only one time it is coming the image. Okay, now we can do this one animations. Okay, let's write some animation colon change slide some 12 seconds. I have 6 images, so each image I want to show 2 seconds. So total 12 seconds I am writing. Infinite times I want to show. this animations means otherwise it will stop only one cycle, it will stop. So I want to make it infinite times. So let's see you write this animation. Animation we will write like this, animation colon animation name and duration. This is the infinite times. So this we will use animation name, we will write inside keyframes. Keyframes we will write like this, @keyframes, and animation name. Inside that we will write the 0%. For 0% what should happen, sorry. So for 0% let's change the background image. Otherwise let's copy this one. Yeah. For 0% this is my image. So I want to split into 6 parts, this one. So for 20% I want to change it to second image. Okay, for 40% I want to change it to third image. For 60% I want to change it to fourth image. 80. So here is the 6 images I have used. Okay, this is 0%, 20%, and this one will, all this 0% to 100% will happen in 12 seconds. Okay, so let's save this one and you can see the changing image. See, now image is changing. This is simple animation. You can, I will just explain one more time. Animation colon animation name. This is the duration of the, so in total 12 seconds this 0 to 100% will happen. 0% means when starting this image will be there. Once complete 20% of this duration, it will change it to this image. Once complete 40% of this duration, it will change it to this image. Once it complete 100% of this duration, it will change it to sixth image, last image. Okay, for infinite means it will continue, it will keep on this 12 seconds. Once we complete this 12 seconds, another 12 seconds it will start automatically. If we write this infinite, otherwise it will not start. Only one time it will complete. Okay, so this is CSS changing the slide. Now let's add some preview display thumbnails. This is called as thumbnail. Okay, so let's put one div and let's add images here. So I want to put images directly here. Images are equal to so here use some class name for styling purpose. Thumbnail. Okay, let's close this one. Forgot to close. So I have 6 images. Let's change it to second, third. Now let's see. See, it is coming like this. So if I want to put like this all 6 images side by side, so I should use display flex for the parent of these 6 images. So let's write one class for this one, thumbnail parent. So I have given this class for the parent. So let's use this one for CSS purpose. So we can make it simply display flex. Then all childs will come side by side. If you see, still it is not coming, but we need to give the width of this one. width is very big, that's why it's not coming side by side. Let's give some width. So I have 6 images, so I want to give equal width, so I can using calc I can calculate it with 100% by 6, means I am dividing into 6 parts for each thumbnail, and I am giving the width using this is the CSS method calc. Okay, it will calculate whatever we are giving width by 6, so 6 equal parts it will divide and it will give the width here. Okay, now see it is coming like this. Now I want to affect this one. I want to show effect like this. Okay, how we can achieve that one? So on hover I am writing something, so let's write hover on this one, thumbnail colon hover. So what do we need to write? Transform colon scale will be there. Okay, here we can give the this number of times, how much width and height it should increase. Now 1.5 means 1.5 times it will increase on hover. Okay, now let's see it is increasing now. Okay, so here some border also there, so I have just given border, so let's give some border also here, border 2px solid red. Okay, so I'm just given some border. See it is moving actually, this one. So without moving, this is moving because I have given inside hover. So give this one in the normally also, so that it will not move, because the 2px is adding actually, so that's why it is moving. So here instead of red you give transparent, then this background, this color, border color, it will not appear. Border will be there 2px, but color will not appear if transparent means. So only on hover red color will appear. Okay, just save it. Now let's see now it is not moving, this one. And one more thing, this 2px also should take as part of this width, but it's not considering, it's taking as extra width. So for that let's use box sizing border box, means this 2px also it will consider inside width only, otherwise it will take as extra width plus left 2px, right 2px it will consider. So if we want to consider this width border also inside width, we can use this box sizing border box. So now let's see now how it is coming. Now here slideshow is done using CSS animation. This is using this transformations. This is called as transformation. We are inside transformation we have multiple methods. So I have done scaling. I have used scaling method. So here I used 1.5 times. So you can increase if you want. Let's increase 2.5 times. See, now it is very big. So that's why I have used 1.5. So why this gap is coming? Let's see. First of all, let's remove this gap surrounding this one. This is the, let's right click here. So for body, browser will give by default, here you can see the this one margin 8px, so that we can override for the body. So by default for every HTML page, this browser will give margin for body. So by default 8px will give margin. That's why this surrounding some space is coming. For overriding that, so let's write some CSS for body margin auto. We are overriding with 0, means it whatever browser default margin will go and it will override. See, now gap is gone. Okay, now this gap, let's try to remove this one, this gap. Why this one is coming? So here we have given height 500, but it's taking more than that. So let's give max width, max height, let's use background size 100%. Let's reduce this one to some 300. Okay, see, now it is coming. So for image slider, for this part I have made it 300 image. Okay, 300 height, background size 100% means whatever content width and height, that will take this one. First one is the width, second one is the height. Okay, let's apply in the, this is temporarily, we can check here in console. So let's apply that styles here. So here what I used, background size 100%, okay, and I have reduced it to some 300. Now let's see. Now it is coming, looking good actually. But how we can make it the center of the body, all content. So let's, for body we can write display flex, flex direction column. Display flex will make it all the containers into side by side, so that's why it is coming. Now 800 ph. Okay, let's put this both divs into one single div. Okay, then we can make it align vertically. So let's, for formatting the document, here right click here and format the document. See here, all content is there inside this main div. Okay, so for body, let's apply display flex. Now let's see, now nothing happened, right? So here let's apply height 100 VH. Align item center is for vertically. If we want to make it this one, we will use this display flex as well as align item center. See, now it is coming. Okay, now let's apply some background color. Here we have applied some background color, right? So let's apply, we can check here only, background color, some black. I think, yeah, black will be fine. So let's use our code, background color black. Okay, here some gap is coming between the this slideshow and this thumbnails. So let's give some gap we will give using margin. Okay, for that let's apply margin top. See, now some gap is coming. So let's go here and let's write here, for all the thumbnails top I want to give the spacing, so I used margin top. See, now example is completed. So here I used CSS animations. Here I have used transformations using transform colon scale. Okay, here you can see the this one. We'll remove this one. Yeah. So what we did here, I have kept one div for the slideshow. So I am changing the background image here simply using CSS animations. Animation how we will apply animation colon animation name, and duration, animation duration, in how much duration it should take this complete animation. And infinite means number of times, how many times this animation should happen. Okay, here inside animation I have used keyframes for defining the animation, how it should animate. For 0% this is the image, 20% this is the image, like that. So I have changed 6 images. Okay, this 0 to 100% will complete in 12 seconds. So it will divide. For 0% means starting of this 12 seconds, 20% means 20% of this time, it will change to this image. So like that 6 images will change one by one in this 12 seconds automatically. Okay, for scaling this one I have used this one. On hover I have written transform colon scale of 1.5. 1.5 means 1.5 times of width and height it will increase. Okay, if we give 2.5 means 2.5 times it will increase. Scale means scaling the image, name itself says scaling. Okay, border I have just used some border. For making a center align I have used display flex and align item center inside body. So whatever content is there inside body, complete content will move to center of the body. Okay, yeah, that's it about today's session. This is about CSS slideshow. Okay, in JavaScript also we can do this. We can achieve this one. We can change the image one by one. Okay, so that I will explain while learning JavaScript. Okay, yeah, that's it about today's session. Thank you so much.